What's going on, guys? This is Luraynz back at it. God, it feels good to be back. Today I want to talk about taking an L. You know what that means? Taking a loss. And if you haven't taken a loss yet, it's better to take it. You know why? Because that's where you learn a lesson. That's where everything is at. You know, if you don't take a loss, you don't have experience. You don't have experience with life. You don't have experience with yourself. You don't have experience with anything. At the end of the day, you know, you don't know what it is to lose, and if you don't know what it is to lose, it's gonna hurt, you know, more once you do. And at the end of the day, you learn valuable lessons out of it. You know, it could be with anything. It could be with a job. It could be with money. It could be with a relationship. It can be with a lot of things, and it's important to take a loss because you know what to do the next time with the person that you're with, or when it comes to investing this type of money or whatever you want to do with yourself or with your life. So don't be scared to take a loss. Don't be scared to take chances. You know, if you believe in something, do it, because, you know, it's always a lesson learned. For example, like, I got this company which is called Apestheticsco. For the people that don't know, you know, right now I've invested. I don't see it as a loss, but I invested a lot of money, and, you know, I'm still investing money, and, you know, I've learned from it because I had to do it by myself. You know, nobody has taken the time to, you know, hold my hand and say, hey, Luraynz, I'm giving you my hand so I can help you out with your company so you can do things right. And I took a lot of losses through that time, because as I was taking that loss, you know, I was investing a whole bunch of money. I was stalling, and every time I kept on stalling with the company, like trying to get the trademark, you know, they were charging me a fee, and I did this for like a year. You know, every certain amount of months, they would charge you a fee till you show proof that your website is up, and the pictures, and, you know, of your clothing brand and all that. And, you know, I've learned, and when I completed the process after I took a loss for so long, I was like, oh my God, this is easy, you know. But I never gave up, you know, after that loss. You know, I could have said, you know, forget all this is complicated, you know, because when I was going through the process, it was saying that it's better for you to get a lawyer. And, you know, I didn't want to pay for the lawyer. I wanted to do things myself. And at the end of the day, I don't want to say it's a mistake, but, you know, me trying to save money at that time, it made me go through those things so I could learn things the hard way. And now, you know, I know how to do things myself at the end of the day, because I decided to take a loss, in other words. And I'm not saying don't get a lawyer when it comes to certain things, so don't get things twisted. What I'm trying to say is that don't be scared to take a chance, and even if you take a chance and you take that loss, you're gonna benefit yourself. You're gonna benefit from a lot of things. You might learn something new, and at the same time, you know, you're gonna save money in the long run, because if you wanna help somebody else or start a new business or do something, you already know what it is to go through that process. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind, and know that taking a loss is nothing, you know. As long as you're alive, and and you have the power to keep on going, and you have the job to keep on investing, you know, at the end of the day, it's nothing. You know, we all lose at one point. We're not always gonna win. We can't be like that little kid in the PlayStation that is always trying to, you know, win the game, and then when you get mad, you throw the remote at the TV, or, you know, you're mad because, you know, you're not winning the race, or you're not winning some type of game. You can't do that, you know. And that's a kid mentality, like not being able to take a loss, because, you know, kids are like stuck in their ways. They're stubborn, you know. They don't care about what people think, or about what people say. All they care is winning, and that's not right. It's not possible, you know. It's not gonna be possible to always win. You know, you're gonna have setbacks. You're gonna lose, but if you take things in a positive way and you motivate yourself to keep on going, eventually you're gonna win. You know, after you learn that lesson. You know, I've lost a lot of things, you know, and I've lost money in crypto. I've lost money in stocks, and I keep on going at the end of the day, because I know that one day I'm gonna hit the jackpot, and I know that one day, you know, things are gonna be good. You know, I don't, and if I don't, like I said, it was a good experience. I've learned, you know. And to me, that's what matters. I like to learn. And if you have that will to learn, you'll get far in the long run. So don't be afraid to take a loss. Take care of yourself. Obviously, don't go crazy throwing down money that you can't afford to lose. Don't do things that that is gonna get you into problems. Don't do negative things like investing your money into drugs or things that'll hurt you. That is like you're risking your life, or you're doing things that no, I'm not talking about none of that. So take that back. Think again. Think positive. Always messages that come out of my mouth is for a positive use. Don't ever use it for negative. Like say, oh, Luraynz told me to put my money in gambling, so I'm gonna gamble my $5,000, my life investment, because he said it's alright to take a loss. I'm not saying none of that. Remember, I'm saying if you're gonna take a loss, it gotta be in something positive, something that is gonna benefit you, that's gonna help you, that's gonna help you grow, that's gonna elevate your mind to the next level. Because if you don't want to elevate your mind to the next level, then you're never gonna learn, and you're gonna stay stuck in the same place that you was before. And all you're gonna do is complain like everybody else and say, oh, my life sucks, my life is the worst, my life is this. Sit in the couch watching TV, watching Netflix, paying the other dude while your life and your dream is going down the drain. So take that loss and stop wasting your money on things that don't matter. At the end of the day, if you're taking that loss, those things that you lost in, they're gonna matter because they're gonna make you a profit. You feel me? But you gotta maintain that focus, that mindset, and just keep on grinding day by day. Make it a daily thing. Like I said, if you need motivation, you can always go on YouTube, and whatever you're into, you're gonna find it. I promise you. Best believe, if it's fitness, if it's anything, you'll be able to look for it. Even crypto, if you're into crypto, stocks, there's people that give you good information, and they're not always right. I'm not telling you that they're always right, but you'll learn from that. That's like a guide. It's like the Bible. The Bible is the guide to life, but people don't see it that way. They see it as a fairy tale. They see it as something that doesn't exist. But if they only knew that God exists, because everything that is in the Bible is what's happening today. And that's what I want to get to. Everybody takes a loss. Even God took a loss when he was crucified, but at the end of the day, what happened? He resurrected on the third day. He proved everybody wrong. They said that he wasn't God, that he wasn't the Messiah, and none of that stuff. And, they thought that he took a loss. As a matter of fact, they thought that he did, but he didn't. He took that sacrifice for us. He took that loss for us so we could be forgiven for our sins at the end of the day. And I know that this is going kind of like off topic, and people are like, oh, I'm trying to force the whole God thing, but at the end of the day, it's for your salvation and for your own good. So keep that in mind. Take a loss and keep on grinding, keep on going. And I promise you that God is going to answer your prayers if you believe in God. And at the end of the day, positive equals positive, and negative is going to equal negative. So remember, if you want to put your mind in the trash, that's where it's going to stay. But if you want your mind to elevate, then best believe you can make it happen. So I hope you guys like this message. I do this message with love. It came off the top. As you can see, I didn't write anything. I'm like literally driving. Don't drive and make videos. But please share, like, and subscribe. And I hope you enjoy everything that I talk about. Everything is always in the bio. If you want to watch more videos like this, go click onto the next video. Peace.